Still constructing. Another strike. Let's make sure we speed things up. Ooh, what's wrong with you? You're not very happy. I imagine you need a little bit more recreation. Recreation. That's why I said recreation in a funny way there. Tell you what, we can get a TV in here. So I think we want to do that. Let's like plonk it right here. Is that too far? I think right here is a better place. There we are. Do we want another TV? Not really. Another seating area would be nice though. Let's see. Anything else? Decoration? Not really. I think that's a waste of money. Then again, the extra seating's probably a waste of money as well. In fact, can I stop that? I guess... Oh, yeah. Okay. So we can stop things. There we go. Don't want to waste resources too quickly. Now, let's check our oxygen consumption right here. Can we do that? Is there like a thing for this? That's all our resources. That's our bots. Bots, carrier bots, construction bot, driller bots. We have no driller bots yet. I have to imagine we'll make some sort of robotics facility in order to start making those. This is our charts right here. So there's an oxygen screen. Is that money? Is that coins? Okay. Coins. Monies. Meteor right there. Oh, I'm keeping my eye open. I don't trust them. Vegetables. Oxygen. So it's sort of going straight ahead right now. Because 20 people, I suppose? I mean, we haven't got 20 people, but it can sustain people by a certain number. This needs to be repaired, apparently. I imagine we need spare parts for that, which we are not making any of just yet. I think we can make spare parts in here. Creates bioplastic from starch. So there we are. And then this makes the metal. So we can put that one right here. Very nice. This airlock is now currently being used, which is nice to see. We don't really have any reason to go into this airlock, though, in the future. So I guess we might want to put a landing pad out here. Now, landing pads are used to get new colonists. They pretty much come at random times. It does say that you need to have sort of good standing and high morale in order to actually get new colonists. So that's quite interesting. It's like the... Oh my god. It's like Timber and Stone or Stone Hearth. Actually, Stone Hearth is a bit different because you get a new person every day. But it's based on a bunch of categories that you need to finish off. So can we put anything in storage? Not really. Like, storage is just storage. It looks like it is going to sort of show the filling up of the storage. A sort of block-based kind of thing, which is quite nice to see. I imagine this is the walking area. That's quite nice. It's our windmill working away. Nice little turbine. Having a turbine-y day. Not sure what that even means. Our power collector is actually a lot lower than I was expecting. But I guess we did just finish off night time. Water extractor's alright. Let's check our water. Let's see if we take all this stuff off. Oh, God! Well, well, well. That was very close. Okay, then. We got to be careful. Can we make a shield? That would be great. What's grid do? Alright, we got power, power storage, water, water storage. We can store water. Oxygen. There we are. This makes things a lot easier. Enable all structures. Disable all non-vital structures. Okay. Landing permissions. F5 requires landing pad. Okay, then. So we can stop them from randomly coming down. Security controls. What do we need security from? They're Martians on this planet? Oh, they're right over there on that mountain, aren't they? Looking at us. My god, I knew it. Anyway, it's fine. We'll ignore them for the time being. Techs. It's a tech tree? Interesting. So there are techs. I guess it's not implemented yet. And milestones. Survive. Survival. Survival one day. Self-sufficiency. Build a bioplastics processor, metal maker, mine biodome. Fantastic. Standing. Reach prestige 100. Expansion. Get new colonists to the base. Sentry. Reach population 100. Build or purchase 10 bots. Interesting. Monolith. 500 kilowatts of power. Fantastic. 8 techs. And population of 300. So there you go. A lot of milestones right there. I'm looking forward to seeing the other worlds. I like the idea of the next planet being a lot sort of frosty. It's frosty, apparently. It's a very snowy planet. Of course, they won't like the idea of that, but that's fine. We're not them. That's all good. We don't have to go through all that stuff. So as we can see, we are currently making bioplastics. I have to imagine we just make one bioplastic for each sort of percentage complete. Actually, it says, yeah, starch. So we can fill up 3 bits of starch. And I have to imagine if we fill all 3 up, we get 3 plastics from one sort of complete process. I think. Now, we do have the tree right here. That will tell you what you need to do in order to get to the end goal of bioplastics. So we need starch. And then a worker to actually man this, which will then go into bioplastics when it is accomplished. You're thirsty, apparently, good sir. Do you want to get some water storage done? Yeah, he's very thirsty, in fact. We do have a drinking fountain, which I think he's about to partake in. There we are. Fantastic. It's the only way to get water in this area, or this game. Just a little drinking fountain. Well, I don't know if it's the only area. It's the only place we have, though. The only water fountain that we have. It took longer to say that than it really deserved to take. So this is also the meal maker. It's very conveniently placed. It's not blocking the TV. What's on the news right now? Planet News. I think she's cut off. Oh, no, there we go. There's our shuttle. It's not really a shuttle, is it? Sort of the end of the rocket. There you go. That's fine. It's gone now anyway. We won't talk about that. Power consumption. It's all right. I'm feeling pretty safe right now. How's our water? Looking good. Oxygen's fine. I'm sort of checking these things out because I'm not too sure if there are random events that cause everything to just blow up and explode in a ray of horrible goriness. That would be quite unfortunate. Let's start expanding some more, though. Actually, do we need to? Let's check our processes, in fact. I've got to start using these graphs a bit more. I feel much more content with doing that. So we do have our bioplastics. It's not really going up at all. Ah, our metals are going up, though, which is fantastic to see. Yeah, there we go. We are making stuff. What the hell's that noise? Oh, you're trying to get into the... Oh, you're trying to get in through the airlock. Okay, then. That's nice to see. I like how they all have their own uniforms, though. Nice and orderly. We know who we're talking to when we're outside. Just sort of talking to each other. Very slow space mode. I like how the way they walk isn't really... It doesn't look like they're really affected by gravity at all from the outside. Look, I'm just saying. I'm being picky. I'm being picky. I'm not sure what the gravity like in this planet. We'll just say it's Earth-like. There we are. That's fine. Even though I have to imagine it's not. But there we go. What do I know? What do I know? So we got food. You can see them. They're sort of just spawning. There's a tomato right there. Look, future tomatoes end up being square boxes. Oh, power storage is critical. It is quite critical. Oh, dear. Okay, then. Well, the day's about to end. 4 hours. Yeah, we're going to have a few power problems. Unless... Okay, come on. Hurry up. Power's about to run out. Okay, and bingo. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. We're going to have to get some more windmills, I think. Actually, no, we don't need more windmills. I think more solar panels is probably a good idea. There we go. The plant's slowly coming back together. Power's being reconnected. Everything's now being connected. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another wind... actually, solar panel. There we go. Do you want a big one? What's our metal situation at? Let's go check our storage. Here we go. We have 14 metals. Oh, don't want to go back there. There's sort of some hotkeys, but they're sort of in awkward places. You can't rebind them. From what I've seen, anyway, you can't rebind them. Let's see. If we go to our solar panel, I like the idea of making a big one. So let's put it sort of like right here. There we are. Let's get that connected up. Thank you very much, good sirs. I always have to remember that the sort of little path right here also takes one metal. And we want everything to be connected so the power grid actually gets connected. So that we can actually get power in the storage and through the rest of the base right here. Let's have a look from the top. There we go. It's nice and pretty. I like how every sort of area has a sort of unique design to it. There we are. Fantastic. I want to go through this sort of little rock face right here. Start expanding on into this open plain. Of course, it increases our chance of actually getting owned by random meteor strikes. Going in this direction would be a great idea as well. We might want to start doing that. Connection has been built. There we are. So now it's being constructed. Wow, the engineer is amazing at his job, apparently. He lifted that entire thing up himself. It's all there. Nice reflection. I say nice reflection. We can't actually see much. We can see the sky, I suppose. Oh, is that a planet? I think I just saw a planet. Is there another planet? Can we look up? I'll tell you what. If we go into this camera, maybe we can look up with it. Oh, meteor! No, that's... Okay, it looks... I thought it was going to land on us. I can't see another planet, but I'm sure I saw something quite strange looking. Anyway, it looks spherical. We'll leave that for the time being. So how are we doing right now? Ooh, okay. Decent. So we're going to have to get some spare parts sorted out. Let's make sure we go down on speed just in case we weren't already. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a factory. We can use this to make spare parts, I believe. Factory to create processed goods from basic resources. This isn't a factory. This is a processing plant. So we need a factory. Oh, let's go back here. Processing plant, factory, bar, lab, storage. We do want to get a sick bay. I think that'd be a good idea. I want to get that set up soon. Factory, though. Yeah, we want one of those. Do you want a big factory? I don't think so. Let's see. Right here is probably a good place for it. There we are. We're going to connect it up to here. I'm not going to wait a mineral getting up to the storage. It would probably make a bit of sense. I don't know. Maybe later on. So anyway, we've got our factory set up. Do we want anything else on the outside? Cabins. I tell you what, yeah, med bay is a good idea. Do you want this to go right here? Going off in this direction? Yeah, we can have it connected up to the canteen. Looks like the canteen's sort of our centerpiece right here. I like the idea of the sort of game having maybe a mid to late game structure that is actually the town center kind of thing. Like just a giant biodome. I'm not sure. Maybe people sell things in the market. I mean, the way I just thought about it just then was a bit strange though, because I've sort of thought about it as like, we're making a living, breathing society. Really? I imagine these colonists are here not necessarily to live, but to conduct scientific endeavors. I have to imagine. Anyway. So really, we're here for science. There's the sun going down. What's our storage at? Full capacity. That's fantastic to see. Now, we might want to get rid of this solar panel. Sort of scavenge it for its resources. Unfortunately, because of the way we've designed our base, and I would say quite poorly, we can't actually recycle it. Now, the only way to recycle things is if they're not connected to things in two directions, being they're not sort of in the middle of the whole connection line right here. So we can't recycle this solar panel, but we can recycle this power collector or this larger solar panel. We can't recycle anything else here. We can recycle the mine like that. So like we can't recycle this, I believe, but we can get rid of this. So we've got to be careful with the way that we design our area, just in case we later on or in the future want to get rid of certain structures because they are inefficient. So really, this is going to be a bit of a struggle for us later on to get rid of, because we're probably going to have to get rid of the power collector before we can get rid of this solar panel. Maybe. Actually, it might not even be that. But I have to get rid of this entire line. So really, this is just poorly designed. There we go. I'm glad I figured this out. Right, so let's go ahead and... Oh, it's not done yet. We'll get there. I'm just waiting for it to get fully constructed. Now, we should get a landing pad. Let's see. We're going to get one on the outside right here. This is the... Do you want another airlock at some point? I like the idea of having one right here. Having more airlocks is a good idea, because it does take a little bit of time for them to actually get in and out of the airlock, as you can see, even for little old Wally right there. Oh, oxygen's low, apparently. Oh, it's just taking a little while to actually funnel through the base. I'm not too sure if oxygen has a distance issue, but by the looks of things, it does take a little while for it to get around the entire base, I suppose. So I have to imagine there is a few logistical problems with having the oxygen so far away from some domes. So we'll keep that in mind in future. It might be the same thing for the power. It looks like the power comes from the oxygen generator because it's connected with this cable from the solar panel. We can actually get it connected over here. It might be a good idea for us to do that with one metal, just so that if the power does go off again, we can sort of very quickly have it... Well, we can very quickly repower the rest of our base right here. Now, we do have a med bay. We want to go ahead and get some medical beds. Okay. A meteor just landed. We got kind of lucky there that it didn't kill anyone. Because it could have, like, landed, like... Imagine that being a few seconds later. It might have landed on whoever's going to build this connector right there. Speaking of landing on things... I say speaking on landing on things, there's no real transition there. You're just tired. These bots are getting quite kind of rowdy right now. We do need to make some spare parts workstations. So we're going to make one right here. Arms workshop. So there might be a reason for us to have weapons in this. Semiconductor foundry. An engineer can make semiconductors here. Do we need those? I don't think so. We're just going to keep these spares workshop. Now for that, I think we just need metal. We need metal to make it, but I'm not sure what else goes into the process. I guess we're going to find out. Let's have this bit go up right here. Very beautiful looking. Some medical beds. What's that plastic at right now? Because I have to imagine it's quite low. Let's see. So we got... yeah, we got our plastics. What am I doing here? Why would I... Let's go on here instead. 8 plastics. Okay, bioplastics. But I'm just going to say plastics. 5 metals. Food seems to be alright. Status is currently poor. Prestige is 26. Okay, so you know, we won't really get there just yet with the new visitors coming onto the site. This robot is in very poor condition. We need to make sure we get some spares done. I'm not sure if they just completely destroy, like if they just completely blow up and are unrecoverable once they go down to 0 on their, what is this, condition, or if they just shut down. Hopefully they just shut down, because I don't think we're going to get any spare parts by the time they actually go down to 0%. So just be careful. You know, we don't want our robots right here. What our robot's name? We've got Rowdy right here, Rowdy Robot. So hopefully I'll remember his name. That's why I don't name people, because I just forget. Okay, can you stop with the meteor showers? This isn't good. Or meteor landings. It's especially right next to my face. This is not great. Take a drink of water right there. Our power at the moment is not great, actually. But then again, our nighttime is nearly over, so that's pretty fantastic. Yeah, that's not too bad. Although, what's this all about? Power grid consumption, 33 kilowatts and produces 5 kilowatts. Overloaded. What does overloaded mean? Is that a bad thing? I mean, I know what it means, but what is it like a downside to us? I mean, it should be if it says it, right? I mean, you can't like overload it. Like, oh no! That means there's like a limit to it, right? So power grid consumes 35 kilowatts and this produces 3 kilowatts. Right, okay then. This produces 2 kilowatts. Alright, so you can see the consumption and what it produces right here. Because it's nighttime, I think that's why it's sort of showing it in such a way. So I think we're alright. It's day 3. 4 hours. 4 hours to go, I think, until the day ends, I imagine. Or until the next day. Still waiting for the spares workshop. So that we can get our robots back into action. We probably need more people, I imagine, in order to get some more of these processing facilities up and running. So getting a landing pad might be a good idea soon. Still, though, we are quite low on the old maintenance. Right, let's get this up to 4 times. Connection has been made right there, which is pretty fantastic for us. Right, let's have a look at this again. Right, there we go. So basically, there we go. So we're producing more than 36 right there. Way more. So that's nice to see. What is that about? Okay, so yeah, that's the total power that we have on the site. Right, so there we go. So we only are consuming 36, and we are creating 97 plus. Okay, that's nice to see. You know, I'm learning the game still. I did do the tutorial, but you know, you still got to learn things. You know, the basics. That's what that's all about. So we don't really need to increase the size of anything, but we might want to start making some medical supplies. Let's go back to our stats right here. Let's see. We got 10 medical supplies. We haven't had any reason to use them. I'll tell you what, our status is good now, though. That's nice to see. Plenty of humans. Let's see. We got 7 colonists, 0 visitors. You're going to have visitors. Okay. Maybe the Martians are the visitors. Watch out. Okay, 3 workers, 2 biologists, which look like swimmers or divers or something for some reason on this image. 1 engineer, 1 medic, and 0 guards. Can they, like, mutiny and stuff like that? I don't think mutiny is the right term. I'm not sure if that's specific to ships. I have to imagine it is. Also on water. I mean, you sort of use the same terminology in that lot in space. So that's fine, but we're not really in space now, though. We're on a planet. So, yeah, that's great. Still, we're colonized. I don't really know what we're going to refer it to, but that's fine. Can they do that, though? Can they try and take control? Can they get angry? Can they riot? You know? Who's the boss around here, anyway? Am I the boss? Where am I? Where's my sort of bodily form? Am I around here somewhere? Am I the robot overseer? Okay. So I'm the robot overseer now. This is fantastic. I feel like this is Fallout. Because I'm like a crazy robot overseer. This is all good. We're taking the food over. So the food machine right here. Looks like a Quincy? Vance. Oh, Quincy Vance. Anyway, fantastic. I don't know why I'd had a little slightly racist accent, but that's fine. Anyway. Not really racist, but that's sure. That's all good. Power now is going to start going down. The day-night cycle in this world it's very quick. Then again, we are on 4 times speed. I thought I saw a tornado right there. What's a tornado? It's a tornado. Oh no, it's the tornadoes. It looks like spare parts consumption has gone up. Let's double check the charts right here. Let's go. Oh, Sandstorm. Okay, so I have to imagine everyone needs to be inside during a sandstorm. So this might cause medical problems. I think we can't make anything during a sandstorm. I'm not just sure if maybe we go through some degradation. Looks like there's some mood issues with this fella right here. What's your name, miss? Lucinda again. Okay, it's Lucinda. She's making a reappearance right there. I have to imagine robots can go outside. Looks like their speed is slowed down, though, which is quite interesting to see. It would be nice if they gave a nice little effect right here when you clicked on someone. Like, specifically the robots as well. Like, what they're going through. Like, they're slowed due to the sandstorm. Nice little bit of user-friendly knowledge right there. Well, presented it in a user-friendly fashion. I like how this space seems to be going up a little bit. I'm not sure if anyone else is seeing that. I don't think it is. Maybe I'm just going insane. That's all right. I mean, we are on a different planet. We're a little bit freaked out. Ah, there we go. So they are slightly slowed down. He's sort of covering up his visor for some reason. I mean, do we not have, like, little windows on the visor? I don't think so, but there you go. I wonder if we can have any upgrades to our suits or something later on. I like the idea of that. Sort of going through iterations of science with even our own technologies right here. I have to imagine we will go through something like that. But I don't really know just yet. How tall will storage be? It looks like it will probably go up by about 3 blocks. I'm not really too sure, though. I like that we have it here, though. Oh, the sandstorm is over. I quite like that, though. It's a nice little extra event. Our Imperial garrison seems to be fine. Ah, we got some ores outside of it. Okay, then. Is there an easier way to get ores inside? Would be cool if we can make conveyor belts. Just automatically take it in. Maybe we can. We can connect this up. Will that make life easier? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll find out. What are we going right? Metal processing's all good. I think it's all good. Let's make sure to check the stats, okay? Let's go to metal. Still going down, but it has sort of been going up. It's just going down completely. Probably want more metal. Creation. What about ore? So how would we compare these? We'll just see. We'll be like, oh, we've got a high amount of production, but not enough ore coming in. So we want to make sure that we make more mines, that kind of stuff. Okay, then that's interesting to see. I'm just sort of getting used to this. Bring up some sort of random scenarios, I guess. Bring up random scenarios for future endeavors. What about vegetation? No, not vegetation, vegetables. Yep, food's going up, which is nice to see. No meat, though. Meals. Meals is quite low, though, which is very interesting. But it looks like they sort of make it whenever they feel like it. So I think we're all good. So what was I going to look at? I think I was going to look at spare parts, like spares. Yep, spares going up now. That's nice to see. So all our robots are all happy, loving their lives. Right, we should get a landing pad. Right, so let's see. Exterior. So I think this is the landing pad right here. Fantastic. Though we want it to go all the way out, because we're not really going to use up this space too much. It's mostly going to be for outside stuff. So I think if we have it right here, that would be a good idea. We get it connected. And I think we have another... Actually, we don't want to have another airlock. But let's just see if we can get one down just in case. So... No, we actually can't. That's unfortunate. Probably have one... We actually can't get any of them around here. Maybe we can later on. We'll find out. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can place airlocks anywhere. As long as it's... I guess not. Place near an existing interior structure. Right, so it has to be right here. That's fine then. Also, I think the airlocks always point away from what you connect it to. Let's keep that in mind in the future. So I think what we need to do is put like something here, and then we can have an airlock right there. So there we go. I feel good about that. This is connected out though. The landing pad is under construction. Let's make sure we put the speed up a little bit. There we are. Wally right there leaving some tracks. Might want to cover those tracks in case he murdered someone. I'm just saying, there might be, like, we might have sort of crazy robots, psychopaths, even though that wouldn't make sense, like, in the sort of psychological sense. But still, the robot might go strange. Also, it won't make sense in the psychological sense because robots, you know, none of that stuff. That's fine. None of that stuff. It's all good. Oh, you're still unhappy, miss. I imagine this is Lucinda. Can you stop moving, please? That'd be great. There we go. Lucinda, still very unhappy. Well, not very unhappy. Just sort of a bit of a groggy mood. Maybe we need some recreation. Multi-dome. Multi-purpose leisure and fitness building. I like the idea of that. Is this a robotics? Ah, yeah, robotics facilities. Right, let's see. We can get a small multi-dome sort of set up. Probably right around here, actually. Oh, we actually can't put anything along there. That's interesting. Can we put it anywhere else? Doesn't look like it. We can't connect it to the medic area. So I guess we... you want to get it set up right? Would you want a big one? Not really. We'll have like a small version. We'll plunk it right here. There we are. We'll get this connected. Oh, there we are.